Hippies, are they good or bad?
You know, when you ask me about hippies growing up, the connotation is always negative. And I like to quote Eric Cartman. He said, "They're not people, they're hippies."
Yeah.
In my head, I was like, "Yeah, actually, that's true." You know, they just kind of unbathed, don't take care of themselves. Now, I've met some hippies, even lived with two in college, that they were cool, they were kind.
That
friendly.
couple you were hanging with last night, they're hippies. Kinda.
Those have hippie mindsets,
Okay.
but they live in the burbs and they have good jobs.
Okay, so there's a distinction to be made here.
Well, I think you make a good point. There's people with the hippie mindset,
Right.
which I like. I can tolerate, and I don't mind it. Sometimes I like it. A lot of times I tolerate it. But like a hippie, like you've experienced on the Big Island, living in little communes, fuck that shit.
Dude, let me tell you, I hate
That's a good answer.
Oh, man. Like, I remember so I lived on the Big Island for a while, like, pretty deep in the jungle. Like, this was not Kona or Hilo. It was called Captain Cook. And, like, it was a hippie town, you know? And, like, there were some cool experiences. Like, I remember this neighbor, she used to, like, come on the lanai at midnight and knock on the door. "Dean, come dance with the moon and me." And we'd, like, go out to the wharf and start dancing. You know, like, cool shit like that. And she's like, "I'm an alchemist. I can make you a love potion if you want," you know, like shit like that. But what happens is they all smoke all the time. And what happens is, like, every conversation becomes the same. Like, I've talked about straight guys, like how, like, I've been with those dudes who, like, all they can do is talk about pussy. With hippies, aliens, and fucking, like, the environment and, like, spirituality. Like, these are the only things they are capable of talking about. Like, did you go to the ayahuasca church? Yeah, you'll meet the aliens if you go there. Oh, you'll meet them. They come down and they touch you. You know, and you're just
So
like,
they're only
ugh.
capable of a very small spectrum of topics.
Yeah, and it's like one of those things where if you don't believe, like, because I'm the sort of guy who will say, like, "Hey, man, I'm not into aliens and stuff." They look at you like you're a fucking heretic.
Yeah, there's no more love and kindness. You know, it's almost just like, what?
Yeah.
You what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they roll, man, which is why I don't want anything to fucking do with them.
I've run into two people out here where they're like meat. They just went off on people. Like, in a way, they wanted to kill the person. I was like, man, like, I hope you don't walk around saying shit like that. It's just like, it's disgusting. You should be shot. You know, I'm like, shot.
We were talking to the couple or whatever, and the woman in the couple was like, "You know, I don't eat meat. I don't eat meat at all, and I don't fart."
She said she stopped farting after she started eating clean.
Come on, what bullshit! I know plenty of vegetarians that fart, and they are stinky motherfuckers. All right,
fair enough.
that is such bullshit. Like, can't you like that's like that argument that, like, obviously gases are, you know, when you fart, it's toxic.
Do you like anything about a hippie?
I can appreciate when
the
somebody
dancing on the lanai. That sounds fun.
It was fun. Yeah. I can appreciate when, like, they're a hippie and you can tell that it's motivated how they live. So they're, like, very chill and go with the flow and stuff like that. Like, I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, it's only when you start talking about their dogma and their religion, you know, that's when the shit gets real.
Right on.
But conversations are what I do. So, of course, I'm going to run into the bad shit.
All right. Good side. Both sides of the coin.
All right.